To prepare us for our Safe Communities Roundtable this morning here in Parkland Spanaway, our Planning Public Works Department helped lead a tour of some of the improvements that we got to see in Parkland in the Garfield Business District.
You're in what many people consider the urban heart of Parkland. So we incorporated a patterned concrete sidewalk, the street trees, the bike lanes. It really is about mobility and making connections for a community. So the transit center, PLU, the retail and service-oriented area that we're in here in Parkland was really what drove this as being a good applicant. It was determined that with the number of students and number of potential walkers we have in this area, that a mid-block crossing made a lot of sense. Yellow lights start flashing and allow us to cross the street safely. It would be wonderful to be able to install more things like this in the area.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation to have this important conversation together. We focus this Safe Communities Roundtable today on our transportation system and all of the different elements that it takes to do that. We know that creating communities that are safe for everyone means a lot of different things to different people. Making sure that how folks get around and that they can safely get around however they choose to get around. It really pays off to have a multidisciplinary approach and partnership. We can't do anything without strong partnerships. We were joined by many different perspectives to help really inform what is our transportation system like today? What do we need to do to make it much safer for all users?
Over the next 6 years, you can see that we have projects planning over 30 miles of sidewalk being added to our county roads, 898 curb ramps, 8 miles of bike lanes.
Pierce County's program is a data-driven program, and starting with the data, we can see that the most common fatal and serious injury crashes are lane departures, which include head-on and crossover collisions and roadway departures.
A lot of our pedestrian collisions are happening at nighttime. Maybe some infrastructure improvements with the types of lights that are in the streetlights or adding more streetlights to problem areas could potentially help.
They know these spots very well. They're navigating them and they hear the parent feedback at pickup or see the traffic concerns from the driver's standpoint.
1/3 to 1/4 of people do not drive. Whether they're too young, too old, cannot drive, can't afford to drive, or choose not to drive, those people still deserve to have full access to everything in their life.
They don't want to walk down 4 city blocks to find the next crosswalk, right? So some of those mid-block crosswalks, some of that would help a lot.
Speed enforcement is part of Vision Zero. I just want you all to be realistic on what the Sheriff's Office has to offer at the moment. We don't have the staffing.
Thank you for your perspective, your commitment to the people of Pierce County. At the end of the day, we all want a safer community and are committed to that. Have a great day, everybody.